Welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So USF's offense will have the football first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the years, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
The Bulls want to crank the tempo. Bully ball on 3rd and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Holds and fires complete to the right. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Brown will throw it. Puts it out of the air. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 2nd down coming up. Off play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man. It's Alexis. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start in the 25. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Rides the back on the option, the give. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback, reading the deep.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll move the tight end. A quick pass to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Bulls want to move quickly.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Trying play action. Under fire. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Bulls send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's strong. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Scarlet Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab inside the 30. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle. It's strong. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Arizona dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Caught over the middle. It's strong. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weber. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Zings it complete to the right. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. He'll keep it himself. Just plowing ahead. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him.
Brings up 2nd down.
We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. There he goes! And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away.
To kick it away.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off-play action on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Duff. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll run play action. Makes the catch, it's Duff.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a 1st down. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Scarlet Knights trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Trying to surge it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Makes one man miss. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Grab behind the line. It's Sullivan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's the pressure. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
1st and 10.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Brown wants to pass. Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
At the 37-yard line. And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Alexis. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Alexis. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll try to run for it. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Campbell. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Scarlet Knights are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's caught, it's Sheffield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Campbell. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Strong. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. 3rd down play from the gun. Moving away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Weber. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
South Florida, 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the run, it's Isaac. Runs through a tackle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Brown will throw it. He tries to take the top off. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Starting to feel a little pressure. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. One more snap coming before halftime.
Timeout, USF.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Bulls will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Catch in the middle, it's Sheffield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Creates a little space. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Duff. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Weber. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's Campbell. Running into the open space. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's caught. It's Singleton. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Wide open downfield. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
First and goal, USA.
A first down run in the red zone. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long. Touchdown, USF! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
South Florida, 13.
He'll bring it out. It's Benjamin. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Makes the catch. It's strong. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Motion from the wideout. touch pass on the jet sweep. Hard running there. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle at Sheffield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Duff. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Great place to start for this offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's strong. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's got it again. Jukes his way for more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Campbell. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They want to throw it. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Pulls and fired complete. Breaks into the open. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Good, right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. Brown wants to pass. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Bunch formation for these receivers. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Keeps looking downfield.
The #1 key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Scarlet Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Western Michigan is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 14 to Hawaii. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Brown will throw it. And the timing just a hair off. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. It's Smith.
Returner is brought down at the
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. The play action fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Brown wants to pass. Finds a little space. Quarterback got it himself.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Calls his own number. And runs through another guy. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
2nd down coming up.
Now he's looking to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Isaac. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
3rd down coming up.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man, it's Alexis. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
On the play.
And the Bulls will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. He breaks a tackle. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Split backs here. Brown will throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed in the middle, it's Nimrod. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on his numbers on the slant.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, USA.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Gonna swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Hands it off. Past the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
To the ground. He's got it again.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.